These days, I often see and hear people on social media saying that life in the countryside is much better since life in the city can be noisy, stressful, and complicated. It makes you wish that you were living in the province where life feels more peaceful and comfortable. But why do many Filipinos still choose to take a chance in highly urbanized places like Metro Manila or even pursue opportunities abroad? Hi everyone, my name is Mike. This is just a simple and quiet vlog. Nothing special, just a small part of my day that I want to share. If you're watching this, thank you for stopping by and spending a little time with me. If we go back to the question, what could be the reason why many Filipinos are willing to take risk and venture into faraway places? I know the answer may seem like common sense and it may sound simple, but in this vlog, I want to share the answer based on my own personal experiences. One of the first reasons I personally experience is that opportunities here in my province are quite limited. There are only a few available job openings, and sometimes it feels challenging to find positions that match our skills and goals. This is one of the reasons why many people consider looking for opportunities beyond their hometowns. The second reason I experienced during my job search was something many fresh graduates can relate to: not having enough work experience. This became one of the biggest challenges I faced after graduation and after earning my professional license. Even though I was ready to start my career, many opportunities required experience that I was still trying to build. Although they mentioned in the job posting that they welcome fresh graduates, getting a chance to be invited for an interview still feels like a matter of luck. The third reason I personally experienced while applying for jobs here in the province is the discrimination that sometimes happens based on where you completed your college education. There are times when people seem to give more value to graduates from well-known universities, believing that these schools automatically represent higher skills and better quality education. Because of this, the hard work you put into earning your degree and achieving your professional license can sometimes feel overlooked. This is a reality that I have personally experienced. I have been through this kind of situation, and it showed me that while the name of a school may influence some people's perceptions, our dedication, skills, and determination are still the things that truly define our worth. And the final reason why many of us leave our hometowns is something I personally experienced. The salaries in many provinces are simply very low, especially when you're just starting your career. It can be difficult to build your future or support your needs with an entry level income. So many people choose to move to bigger cities in search of better opportunities. It's not always an easy decision, but for many of us, it's a step toward growth and a more stable future. Did you know that when I was a first-time job seeker, I made the decision to leave my hometown and move to a faraway place to chase new opportunities? There was a time when I felt overwhelmed because I had spent almost a year staying at home without a job. The pressure slowly grew, and I knew I had to take a step forward. So when I received a job offer with a monthly salary of around 15,000 pesos, approximately around 240 USD, I chose to accept it. Instead of focusing on how small the salary seemed, I decided to look at the brighter side. I believed that the work experience I would gain would become the foundation for greater opportunities in the future. So guys, this laptop has been sitting unused for a quite long time. The reason is that its battery had already degraded and I wasn't able to replace it right away because at that time I was still saving money while working my first job away from home. Because of that, I had to keep it plugged into the outlet whenever I needed to turn it on and use it. I didn't realize that doing this for too long could cause bigger problems. Eventually, the motherboard got damaged. It was only then that I decided to have it checked by a laptop technician. But unfortunately, the repair cost had already become 3 times more expensive than what I would have spent if I had just replaced the battery back then. This laptop holds a lot of sentimental value for me, which is why I carefully place it back in its original box and keep it somewhere safe. But today, I noticed that ants had already made their way inside. Seeing it like this made me feel the pain of losing something that meant so much to me. A laptop that had been with me since my college days and witnessed so many challenges. Right now, I'm actually using only my phone to edit this video. I still don't have enough budget to replace it with another laptop like this one. Maybe when the right opportunity comes, I slowly save up and get one again. For now, I'll keep going and make the most out of what I have. Sometimes we just have to be patient and appreciate the things that are still with us. Now, let's get back to our main topic. Actually, guys, my very first job was also in a province, just like here in Albay Bicol region. It was in Laguna, which is relatively close to Metro Manila. The main difference is that there are more job opportunities there, especially if you're open to different kinds of work and not too selective about the salary. So the conclusion of this video is that living in a province doesn't automatically mean there are no opportunities. There are still many provinces that offer good jobs and promising career paths. In my case, working far from home in Laguna became a valuable experience. It helped me gain the skills and confidence I needed, and eventually, it opened the door for me to return to my hometown. Later on, I applied to another company here, and I was fortunate enough to be accepted. Sometimes, the journey of leaving home is what prepares us to come back stronger and create new opportunities we truly want. This is only based on my own experience, and I understand that everyone has different journeys in life. For some people, staying in the province may feel like there is no clear path toward success. Some believe that true opportunities and achievements can only be found in highly urbanized places or even in other countries. And there is nothing wrong with that perspective. I deeply respect those who are willing to make sacrifices, even it means being far away from their families. because that kind of life is not easy. But for others like me, a simple life in the province can already bring contentment and purpose. I believe there are still many beautiful opportunities here, and success does not have only one definition. Each person has their own career path, their own dreams, and their own way of building a meaningful life. Wherever you are in your journey, I hope that by the time you watch this, you have already found a place and the kind of life you have always dreamed of. May we all find our own version of success, happiness, and fulfillment. We will all get there in our own time. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my very first vlog on this channel. If you'd like to follow and watch the videos I'll be sharing in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.